A match written in drama history, Wang and Shen Yue's enduring power. KDrama Haven family. In the ever-changing world of dramas, stars rise and fade, pairings come and go, and trends shift with each passing season. But once in a while, there comes a story so unforgettable, a pairing so magical, that it refuses to be forgotten. It becomes more than entertainment. It becomes a part of cultural history. And when we speak of such a story, one name always rises to the surface: Wang and Shen Yue. Their journey did not begin with the promise of legend. At first, they were simply two rising actors, chosen to bring a beloved story to life. Expectations were high, but no one could have foreseen what would happen the moment they stepped into frame together. The instant Wang and Shen Yue locked eyes on screen, something extraordinary was born. It was the spark that cannot be scripted, the lightning that strikes only once in a generation. From their very first scene, the audience knew they were watching something special. Dylan brought intensity, passion, and a magnetic energy that pulled every viewer into his orbit. Shen Yue countered with warmth, sincerity, and a kind of light that made every emotion feel raw and real. Together, they created a storm of love, conflict, vulnerability, and desire. What made their chemistry different was its authenticity. It did not feel like acting. It felt like life itself. Every stolen glance carried weight. Every small gesture spoke louder than 1,000 words. Their laughter felt genuine, their tears unshakably real. For viewers, it was no longer just a story unfolding on screen. It was an experience, one that mirrored the hopes, fears, and emotions of their own lives. The result was nothing short of a cultural phenomenon. Fans across Asia were glued to their screens. Social media platforms flooded with clips of their most iconic moments. Entire conversations revolved around their dynamic. People stayed awake late into the night, dissecting scenes, analyzing expressions, and convincing themselves that what they were seeing could not possibly be only acting. The lines between fiction and reality began to blur. Soon, their love story became the benchmark. Other drama couples were compared to them, but none could quite capture that same lightning. Wang and Shen Yue had become more than co-stars. They had become symbols of a new era of drama, a reminder of the power of genuine connection in an industry built on scripted moments. But perhaps the most extraordinary part of their journey is not how quickly they rose, but how enduring their power has been. Time has passed. Other dramas have premiered. New stars have claimed the spotlight. And yet, the bond between Dylan and Shen Yue remains as strong as ever in the hearts of fans. Their names continue to trend. Their old scenes continue to circulate. And their story, rather than fading, has only grown more legendary. Behind-the-scenes footage only added fuel to the fire. Off camera, they laughed together with ease. They shared playful banter, secret jokes, and moments of genuine care that left fans convinced there was more between them than anyone was willing to admit. To this day, viewers return to those behind-the-scenes clips, watching them not as actors, but as two people whose connection transcended the roles they played. The internet has never let them go. TikTok edits pair their scenes with modern music, reintroducing their love story to a new generation. Instagram fan pages post daily tributes, collages, and quotes that highlight the timelessness of their bond. YouTube creators produce hour-long analyses of their relationship, breaking down every detail with the passion of true believers. Their legacy is alive, thriving, and more powerful than ever. And then there are the reunions, or at least the glimpses of them. Every public event that places Dylan and Shen Yue in the same room sparks a frenzy. Fans zoom in on every look, every smile, every word exchanged. Rumors of new projects swirl constantly, each one sending the internet into chaos. Even if nothing official is confirmed, the simple possibility of a reunion keeps hope alive. Because fans know, deep down, that their story feels unfinished. What makes Dylan and Shen Yue's pairing so unique is not just their past success, but the belief in their future. Fans are not content to simply look back. They are dreaming forward. They imagine a new drama, one that will reunite the pair and allow them to create a story even more powerful than the first. They want to see how their chemistry has matured, how their performances have grown, how their bond will translate in a new chapter. Imagine how it begins. A quiet whisper spreads online. An anonymous post hints that Wang and Shen Yue have been spotted entering the same production office. At first, no one dares to believe it. But then entertainment insiders begin to talk. Casting lists are leaked, and one name appears beside another, just as they once did. Shen Yue, together again. The news explodes. Social media erupts with disbelief and joy. Old fan pages that had slowed down are revived overnight. Hashtags dominate global trends. International media outlets pick up the story. It is not just drama fans in Asia anymore. Audiences in America, Europe, Africa, and beyond begin talking about the reunion. The world is ready. The studio, sensing the growing storm, makes the announcement official. A press release confirms it. Wang and Shen Yue will reunite for a brand new drama. The internet collapses under the weight of celebration. Fans cry, fans cheer, and fans begin to speculate wildly about what the new story will be. Then comes the concept reveal. A first poster. A hazy silhouette of two figures standing apart, staring across a city skyline. No title yet. No details. Just a tagline that reads, "Some love stories never end. They simply wait." It is enough to send hearts racing. Production begins. On the first day of filming, behind-the-scenes photos leak. Dylan, tall and commanding, his smile sharp but soft when he looks toward Shen Yue. Shen Yue, graceful, luminous, her laugh echoing on set. And in that one picture of them standing side by side, the magic is alive again. It feels as though no time has passed at all. Weeks later, the first teaser trailer drops. The world stops to watch. A slow piano plays. A city in rain. Dylan walks alone, his expression heavy with unspoken emotion. Shen Yue turns a corner, holding an umbrella. Their eyes meet in the rain. No words are spoken. But in that single glance, fans know. The chemistry is back. The internet explodes again. Millions of views in hours. Reaction videos fill YouTube. TikTok edits flood feeds. The legend has returned. But the story is not just about nostalgia. This reunion drama gives them something new. A deeper, richer narrative that reflects who they are now. No longer just young lovers fighting against the odds, but complex characters navigating love, loss, and destiny. Dylan's intensity burns brighter than ever. Shen Yue's sincerity cuts deeper. Together, they create a performance that feels not just like a reunion, but like an evolution. When the first full episodes premiere, the reaction is immediate. Streaming platforms report record-breaking numbers. Servers crash under the weight of demand. Critics, often cautious, write glowing reviews. They call it a love story for the ages. They call Dylan and Shen Yue's reunion a triumph. Audiences across generations, from teenagers to longtime drama fans, are united in one truth. The magic is alive, stronger than ever before. Merchandise sells out. Fan events draw crowds that stretch for blocks. International awards recognize their performances. They walk red carpets together once more, this time not just as co-stars, but as living legends. And everywhere they go, the chant follows them. Dylan and Shen Yue. Dylan and Shen Yue. KDrama Haven family, the dream of their reunion is not just a fantasy anymore. It is a vision waiting to be realized. And when that day comes, when Wang and Shen Yue finally share the screen again, it will not just be another drama. It will be history being written once more. Because some stories never fade. Some love stories are not confined to one moment in time. They linger. They wait. And when the time is right, they return stronger than ever. Wang and Shen Yue's reunion will be exactly that. The return of a legend. The rebirth of a love story that will once again remind the world why we fell in love with dramas in the first place.